Narcissism and Capitalism, a Symbiotic Relationship. In the modern era, the interplay between narcissism and capitalism has become a subject of significant academic and cultural interest. As capitalism evolves, fostering consumerism and individualism, it appears to create fertile ground for narcissistic traits to flourish. This video explores how capitalism and narcissism are intertwined, examining how each influences and amplifies the other. The rise of narcissism in capitalist societies. Narcissism, characterized by traits such as grandiosity, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy, has seen a notable rise in prevalence, particularly in Western capitalist societies. Researchers like Jean Twenge and W. Keith Campbell, authors of The Narcissism Epidemic, suggest that cultural factors inherent in capitalist societies, such as the emphasis on individual achievement and self-promotion, contribute to this increase. Capitalism promotes values that align closely with narcissistic tendencies. The pursuit of wealth, status, and personal success is often glorified, encouraging individuals to focus on self-interest and personal gain. Social media platforms, a product of capitalist innovation, exacerbate this trend by providing a stage for individuals to broadcast their achievements and curate idealized versions of their lives, thus reinforcing narcissistic behaviors. Consumerism, the fuel for narcissism. Consumerism, a driving force of capitalism, plays a significant role in nurturing narcissism. The constant barrage of advertising messages persuades individuals that their worth is tied to the acquisition of material goods. This consumer culture fosters a mindset where self-worth and identity are constructed through possessions and outward appearances, aligning with narcissistic values of image and status. The fashion and beauty industries, for example, thrive on creating insecurities and then offering products as solutions, perpetuating a cycle of narcissistic consumption. Luxury brands capitalize on this by marketing exclusivity and prestige, appealing directly to the narcissist's desire for admiration and status. Capitalism's narcissistic leaders. Capitalism often celebrates and rewards individuals who exhibit narcissistic traits. High-profile entrepreneurs and CEOs, such as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, are frequently lauded for their vision and success, despite sometimes controversial leadership styles. These leaders often display traits associated with narcissism, such as bold decision-making, relentless ambition, and a strong focus on personal branding. While such traits can drive innovation and business success, they can also lead to toxic work environments and ethical lapses. The focus on individual achievement and the celebration of the self-made success story can overshadow collaborative efforts and ethical considerations, further entrenching narcissistic values within the corporate culture. The psychological impact on society. The intertwining of narcissism and capitalism has profound psychological effects on society. As individuals strive to meet the ideals promoted by capitalist culture, they may experience increased anxiety, depression, and feelings of inadequacy. The relentless pursuit of success and the pressure to present a perfect image can lead to burnout and a disconnection from authentic self-identity. Moreover, the societal focus on individual success can undermine community values and social cohesion. Empathy and altruism, traits that counterbalance narcissism, may be devalued in a culture that prioritizes personal gain over collective well-being. Moving forward, balancing individualism and collectivism. Addressing the symbiotic relationship between narcissism and capitalism requires a cultural shift towards balancing individualism with collectivism, encouraging values such as empathy, community involvement, and sustainability can help counteract the narcissistic tendencies fostered by capitalist culture. Educational systems and media play crucial roles in this shift. By promoting collaborative achievements and the importance of social responsibility, these institutions can help reshape societal values. Additionally, businesses can adopt more ethical practices that prioritize the well-being of employees and the environment over mere profit maximization. The relationship between narcissism and capitalism is complex and multifaceted. While capitalism provides the framework for economic growth and innovation, it also cultivates a culture that can amplify narcissistic traits. Understanding and addressing this dynamic is essential for fostering a society that values both individual achievement and collective well-being. By promoting a more balanced set of values, we can mitigate the negative psychological and social impacts of this symbiotic relationship. Shifting societal values. Strategies for balancing individualism and collectivism in capitalist societies. Addressing the symbiotic relationship between narcissism and capitalism requires more than just recognizing the problem. It calls for actionable strategies to shift societal values towards a more balanced approach between individualism and collectivism. Here are several specific strategies that can be implemented. 1. Educational reform. Curriculum redesign. Integrate subjects that emphasize empathy, cooperation, and social responsibility. Classes on ethics, community service, and emotional intelligence can help cultivate a generation more attuned to collective well-being. Project-based learning. Encourage collaborative projects that require students to work together towards a common goal. This approach can teach the importance of teamwork and shared success over individual accolades. 2. Corporate responsibility and ethical business practices. Employee-centric policies. Companies can adopt policies that prioritize the well-being of their employees, such as flexible working hours, mental health support, and a focus on work-life balance. This can foster a more supportive and less competitive work environment. Ethical leadership. Promote leaders who demonstrate ethical behavior, empathy, and a commitment to social responsibility. Recognizing and rewarding such leaders can shift the corporate culture towards more collectivist values. Sustainable practices. Implement business practices that prioritize environmental sustainability and social responsibility. Companies can engage in fair trade, reduce carbon footprints, and invest in community development, showcasing a commitment to the broader good. 3. Media and advertising reforms. Positive messaging. Media and advertising can focus on positive, community-oriented messages rather than purely materialistic ones. Highlighting stories of community service, altruism, and collective achievements can inspire similar values in the audience. Responsible influencers. Encourage social media influencers to promote messages of inclusivity, empathy, and community support. Influencers wield significant power in shaping societal values, and their endorsement of collective well-being can have a profound impact. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. 4. Government policies and incentives. Social programs. Governments can invest in social programs that support the community, such as healthcare, education, and social services. Providing a safety net for all citizens can reduce the pressure to succeed at all costs and foster a more supportive society. Tax incentives. Offer tax incentives for businesses that engage in socially responsible practices and for individuals who contribute to community service and charitable activities. Regulation of excessive consumerism. Implement policies that curb excessive consumerism, such as regulations on advertising targeting vulnerable populations, example, children, and promoting sustainable consumption practices. 5. Community engagement and development. Local initiatives. Support local initiatives that foster community spirit and collective action. Community gardens, local sports teams, and neighborhood improvement projects can bring people together and strengthen social bonds. Volunteer programs. Encourage and facilitate volunteer programs that allow individuals to contribute to their communities. Volunteering can help individuals develop a sense of connection and responsibility towards others. 6. Cultural celebrations and public recognition. Recognition of altruism. Celebrate and publicly recognize altruism and community service acts. Awards, honors, and public acknowledgments can raise the status of collective-oriented achievements. Cultural events. Organize cultural events that emphasize shared values, community heritage, and collective celebrations. These events can help reinforce the importance of community and collective identity. Shifting societal values towards a more balanced approach between individualism and collectivism. within the context of capitalism requires a multifaceted strategy. By reforming education, corporate practices, media messaging, government policies, community engagement, and cultural celebrations, we can create a society that values both individual achievement and collective well-being. These strategies not only address the root causes of the rise in narcissism but also promote a more sustainable, empathetic, and inclusive society. Case study: social media and self-promotion. Social media platforms, products of capitalist innovation, exacerbate this trend by providing a stage for individuals to broadcast their achievements and curate idealized versions of their lives. Instagram, for example, is filled with influencers who build careers on self-promotion, often presenting highly edited and unrealistic portrayals of their lifestyles, reinforcing narcissistic behaviors among users. Consumerism, the fuel for narcissism. Consumerism, a driving force of capitalism, plays a significant role in nurturing narcissism. The constant barrage of advertising messages persuades individuals that their worth is tied to the acquisition of material goods. This consumer culture fosters a mindset where self-worth and identity are constructed through possessions and outward appearances. Case study: aligning with narcissistic values of image and status. Case study: the fashion industry. The fashion and beauty industries thrive on creating insecurities and then offering products as solutions, perpetuating a cycle of narcissistic consumption. Companies like L'Oreal and Gucci market their products by appealing to consumers' desires for beauty and prestige, often emphasizing that using their products will enhance one's status and self-esteem. Capitalism's narcissistic leaders. Capitalism often celebrates and rewards individuals who exhibit narcissistic traits. High-profile entrepreneurs and CEOs, such as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, are frequently lauded for their vision and success, despite sometimes controversial leadership styles. These leaders often display traits associated with narcissism, such as bold decision-making, relentless ambition, and a strong focus on personal branding. Case study: Silicon Valley CEOs. Silicon Valley has become synonymous with a culture that values disruption and innovation. Figures like Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook exemplify how the tech industry often rewards a certain level of narcissism. Zuckerberg's leadership has been characterized by aggressive expansion and a focus on user data, sometimes at the expense of privacy and ethical considerations. Opposing perspectives, critiques of the relationship. While many argue that capitalism fosters narcissism, others believe that capitalism also drives positive traits, such as innovation, resilience, and individual freedom. Critics of the narcissism-capitalism link suggest that the rise in narcissism may be more attributable to broader cultural shifts rather than capitalism alone. They argue that increased awareness of mental health issues and changes in parenting styles also play significant roles. Psychological and social impacts. The intertwining of narcissism and capitalism has profound psychological effects on society. As individuals strive to meet the ideals promoted by capitalist culture, they may experience increased anxiety, depression, and feelings of inadequacy. The relentless pursuit of success and the pressure to present a perfect image can lead to burnout and a disconnection from authentic self-identity. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.